Yeah, hi. On the well, on the first, I've had this fear of coming in front of people and talking for a long, long time. Although you might think differently, but I don't really like to. I don't know for what reason, but for so many years, I just don't like to stand in front of a mic. So much so that on the first day of the retreat, I had a really bad pain in my back, in the right of the neck and the shoulder, everything. And there was a lady, I think, who was, who had a healing, brother announced, and she had some rib, I think under the rib or some pain or something, and she got healed. And so as she got healed and he announced it, I'm like, Lord, when am I ever going to get a healing? You don't really, I'm having this pain all the time, and, I don't get anything. I don't get healing. Okay, but I said, no, but I'm happy for her. I'm so happy for her. And the next minute, brother announces about the 2 people getting healed. So I said, okay, fine. But the thing is, they were made to come in a line and take the mic and talk about this. The moment they knew that I have to come and talk, I said, no, I'm not going to stand. And even though I was healed, I did not have the courage to come and stand and talk. And I felt a little bad about it. And I told Aarti also afterwards when I came, I said, really, I was healed. She said, no, you should have gone and told. I said, no, it's okay. I don't want to talk in front of the mic. And then what happens is the next part of the session, we were supposed to, share. And I was sitting next to Brother Anil. So before that, we had to do the little sharing. And I shared with them whatever I felt. And it was quite a deep thing. And then, when brother said, all the prophetesses, the ladies come, because the ladies weren't coming, he just turned to me and said, go. I'm like, no. So, I just kept quiet. I looked down, and then about 3-4 ladies came, and then others came and all that. And I said, okay. But I don't know what happened. Suddenly, I just sprang up on my seat, and I come in front of the mic. And I said, oh, my God. And then I look at everybody. And I don't know, for some reason, it just went away. The fear just went away. And I spoke. Okay, so I'm standing here just to tell you that it's not been easy. It's not easy, but anyway, I'm here. I'm here to just tell you 2 interesting things. I know I share everything what others said, almost everything. But there's one thing that happened to me was after the first 3 talks, brother spoke about the Our Father. And that Wednesday, I was supposed to be in intercession with Brother Rohan, okay? And while I was driving the car, I don't know what in my spirit, I just did not want to lift intentions in intercession that day. And I said strongly to myself, Lord, I'm just going to ask Brother Rohan to give all the intentions. Because we normally do the 4 rosaries and, we have intentions one after the other. It's like, you're in it. But for some reason, I just did not want to open my mouth and say anything that day. And then when I come to church, I'm going for Mass, and then here I go for the meeting, and then Rohan tells me, listen, there are only 2 of us in intercession. We don't have others. So it was like we don't want anybody else or something like that. And if we didn't go to this, then he says, why don't we, just the 2 of us, go to the Blessed Sacrament, and we'll sit there quietly, and we will do the Our Father. We'll intercede using the Our Father. He says, Brother Thomas spoke about how you can use the Our Father for intercession. And then he told me the guidelines, how we will do it. So in spirit, we decided to do each and every part of the Our Father for the full 1.5 hours or whatever was given to us. And I said, wow, brilliant. This is what I was feeling in my spirit. I didn't have to open my mouth. And here it is. We went to the Blessed Sacrament, and for the full 1.5 hours, when Brother Anil stopped preaching, we finished the Our Father. And that was amazing. I can't tell you the insights and the prayers that just came for all the intentions, for all the people, for the meeting that they were wonderful. That was one thing. The second thing was, I like this particular insight. I always wondered why John the Baptist was least in, it was lower than the least in the kingdom of heaven. I couldn't understand that, and
John
it was
the
never.
Baptist was not least.
He was, you said, he was lower, but in the new kingdom. He was in the Old Testament, you said something about the prophets. He was greater in than all the prophets in the Old Testament, but the least in the kingdom of heaven.
No, the one who is least in the kingdom of heaven is greater than him.
Is greater than John the Baptist. Yeah, that's what I meant to say. Like, how could the least in the kingdom of heaven be greater than John the Baptist? And then when that the revelation was given to us, I was astounded. I mean, just look at it. Well, it's so humbling to know that such a great man like John the Baptist, and then amount of what we have within us is like so wonderful. It's so profound. It was like earth-shaking. So that's it, brother. Thank you so much.
So now you understand you are greater than John the Baptist. Okay, so now